Hello everyone, I'm Benjamin Contreras, and welcome to the Jasper Cat Production Show. Now, for this, for my very first video, I'm actually not going to be doing just one figure. I'm going to be doing a whole series of videos based on one film, and it is going to be Godzilla, specifically Godzilla Final Wars. So, to kick this off, I'm going to start off by reviewing this big guy, the giant Godzilla Final Wars figure. I'm not quite sure what his name really was, but let's get started on this guy. Of course, he's from the film Godzilla Final Wars. I'm personally not a big fan of the film. I mean, it's not bad, it's just that I've seen it a whole lot of times and I'm getting kind of a bit over it. I don't know, maybe if I see it again, I might like it. But let's get back to this guy. In terms of the detail, this guy is very, very nicely textured. I really think it's pretty accurate to the type of Godzilla that was in the film. And he is, of course, really big. And of course, I'm not sure if you could see that, but the texture is very scale-ish, and it's very, very scratchable. You can really hear that noise. So, yeah, in terms of the detail, the figure is very nice. Now, the color scheme, however, for his main body, it's not particularly, I don't think is so accurate. I'm just sure the film most of the fight scenes took place in the dark, and you could pretty much see him just being black. During the day, when he's fighting certain monsters, he has more of a darkish gray color. He's not this type of blackish color. But the spines are of course white. His eyes are orange, if you can see that. I'm not quite sure because I didn't really see much of his face in the movie. Like a close-up of his face, I didn't really see that much of it. And the mouth here is, of course, it's red, and his teeth are yellowish white color. So his claws and toes. But yeah, the color scheme isn't that bad, but it's not exactly accurate to the movie. Now, for the articulation, this guy can move a whole lot. First off, his head moves full 360, and his arms move. It can go 360, but since his legs are in the way, you kind of have to force it, and I'm not gonna risk breaking it. The legs can move. His knees don't really move since they're bented like that. Not that many Godzilla figures have knee articulation anyway. And his tail has 3 points. The bottom part here, the middle part here, and the small part here. Also, I'm not sure if this was intentional, but since these are separate pieces, you can just pop that right off, and there's this bent part right here. I'm not quite sure if it was like that, but yeah. It kind of looks like a saxophone, to be honest. So, articulation is very, very good. Now, I'm just gonna say it right now, I prefer the much smaller Godzilla figures that most people are aware of. I mean, it's probably a lot easier to use in like machinimas and stuff like that because there are pretty much very few Godzilla figures that are actually this size. The only other one I have is Mechagodzilla, but I don't have him right now. So, in terms of like doing that kind of stuff, if you're that kind of person on YouTube, it's a lot better to use smaller figures instead of these giant figures. Unless you're lucky enough to, find stuff, but that's like a once in a lifetime that could probably happen. So, as a whole, the figure is pretty good. The articulation is very, very good. The color scheme is okay. And the detail is really good. I really like the way he looks. I really think he really looks like Godzilla. And so, out of a 5-star rating, I'm gonna give this guy a 4 out of 5. I mean, the figure is a good figure, but you're probably not gonna have much use for it, aside from, display and stuff. So, for the other smaller Godzilla figures, you can pretty much do a lot more of them, because there are, like, so many of them. But, yeah, can I recommend this figure? Only if you're a fan of Godzilla. If you're a machinima maker and you want to do stuff based on Godzilla monsters, you'd most likely go for the smaller ones. So, as of right now, this is the end of the video. Make sure to, if you like this video and want to see more, make sure to subscribe, like, comment, and since this is my first video, give me some suggestions of what I should probably do. And until next time, I'll see you later.